Welcome to MindStory IQ, where every story sharpens your mind. Listen closely, remember the details, and test your intelligence with 5 questions at the end. Let's begin today's thriller. Jonathan Hawley always believed he had a sharp memory. A near-perfect one, actually. He never forgot faces, conversations, or details. As a paralegal in New York City, that ability made him invaluable and sometimes dangerous. But on the night of August 17th, Jonathan became a witness to a crime he could not forget, and yet somehow did. He was walking home from work, cutting through a quiet alleyway behind 8th Avenue. At 9:46 p.m., he saw a man in a black coat shove another man against the wall. A struggle broke out, brief, violent, desperate. The attacker's face was shadowed, but Jonathan caught something. A scar across the jaw, a silver ring, black gloves. A whispered threat. Then the attacker saw Jonathan. Their eyes met for half a second. Jonathan froze, heart slamming in his chest. The attacker stepped back, slipped into the darkness, and vanished. Jonathan called 911 immediately. Police arrived and took his statement. He repeated the details clearly, firmly, precisely, just as he always did. But the next morning, everything changed. Jonathan sat in a small police interview room, ready to give his official witness testimony. The detective across the table pressed record and asked, "Mr. Howe, what exactly did you see last night?" Jonathan opened his mouth, and nothing came out. It wasn't fear. It wasn't hesitation. It was emptiness. His mind was utterly blank. I don't remember," he whispered. The detective frowned. "You gave details last night. Very specific ones." Jonathan shook his head. "I didn't. I couldn't have. I didn't see anything." "Jonathan," the detective said sternly, "you described the attacker perfectly." Jonathan felt sick. He couldn't even remember talking to the officers last night. That afternoon, they pulled up his recorded call. Jonathan heard his own voice giving a detailed description. The scar, the ring, the gloves, the threat. It was his voice, calm, coherent, yet completely foreign to him. He had no memory of making the call. The detective showed him the sketch based on his statement. Jonathan stared at the face. Something inside him trembled. His vision blurred. His breath faltered. "Is everything okay?" the detective asked. Jonathan stood abruptly. "I need air." He stumbled into the hallway, gripping the wall. His mind buzzed with flashes. The alley, the attacker, the look in his eyes. A voice echoed faintly in his head. "You didn't see anything?" Jonathan gasped. That wasn't part of the struggle. That was whispered to him. The attacker didn't just threaten him. He said something else, something Jonathan hadn't remembered until now. "You won't remember me." Jonathan's stomach dropped. Someone had made him forget. But how? His phone buzzed. A blocked number. He hesitated, then answered. A distorted voice whispered, "Stop trying to remember." Jonathan froze as the line went dead. He realized with sinking dread that someone was watching. Someone who knew what he saw. Someone who controlled what he could remember. And someone who wasn't finished with him yet. Now, let's see how much you truly remember. Answer the following questions. IQ questions. Question 1. What time did Jonathan witness the crime? Question 2. What 3 physical details did Jonathan originally remember about the attacker? Question 3. Where did Jonathan make the initial statement? Question 4. What shocking thing happened when Jonathan tried to testify the next day? Question 5. What phrase did the attacker whisper that explained Jonathan's memory loss? Answers. Answer 1. 9:46 p.m. Answer 2. A scar across the jaw, a silver ring, and black gloves. Answer 3. To the police at the crime scene during the 911 response. Answer 4. He couldn't remember anything. Answer 5. You won't remember me.